Right, so I am back. I did post it in the end. So anyway, hot on the heels of that completely rubbish reading, we're now going to discuss my experience with Lenormand. As you can imagine, it's not great. The first part of the question was, how did you first hear about it? Well, I decided back in, I think it was about 2012, the very beginning of 2012, that I wanted to get to grips with my grandmother's playing card reading method. Well, not that, well, she has a method, but she didn't really bother to explain it to me. Maybe she just thought, well, everybody knows how to read cards. You don't need to be told. Here's my meanings, get on with it. So I did a lot of looking online for, how playing cards are read, how cards are read generally, because I came from a long background of tarot where the structure is, well, up until that point, to me, the structure seemed very different. So anyway, so there I am looking around for anything to do with playing cards, and if you spend any time on the internet looking up anything, you're bound to go off on various tangents. And I came across Lenormand. Now, I'd heard of Lenormand, but I'd never been interested in it particularly, or seen anybody using it or anything like that. But I started nosing about, and I thought, oh, that's kind of interesting. I like that. It's not tarot, and I was having issues with tarot at that time. So I thought, I might have a little go at that. So I got lists of meanings, I got myself a deck, I joined various groups on Facebook, and really got seriously into it for a while. Bought quite a few decks, and then realized after a while that, I needed to be a lot more discerning about what decks I was getting and how I was using them. But that was it, really, and I just sort of practiced in various groups on Facebook, and practiced on my own, made my little spreadsheets with my meanings and this and that and the other and various sources. I'm a bit nerdy like that. But yeah, let me see, was there anything else particularly in that question? What's your exposure to the system? Well, that's pretty much my exposure to the system. I've been sort of dabbling with them since 2012, so yeah, for 4 years now. I'm comfortable with them. That may not be at all apparent from that god-awful reading I just did, but yeah, as I said, it was a bit off the cuff. I wasn't, I'll cut myself some slack for that one. But yeah, it's a very different feeling to tarot. I use it for more practical questions where I want, practical information, as opposed to, sort of the whys and wherefores and the deep stuff about a situation, and why I or someone else or whatever may be behaving the way they're behaving. Although you can do that with the normal. But this is more, am I going to get the parcel I've been waiting for today? Should I do this job or that job? I don't know. It's much more straightforward, and I'm not going to try and go into the explanations. I'm trusting that Kelly is going to give you all a bit of that sort of stuff. Anyway, that's where I'm coming from. That's how long I've been working with it. Yeah, so I've still got one more day to catch up on, and that's where I discuss my books. I have a few books, but probably not too much to talk about, really. So, on to day 3 shortly. I'll see you then. Bye.